finally, since 2018, we are getting another WWE Women's Evolution pay-per-view. PLE, whatever. Like I said, the last one we had was in 2018, and the landscape of WWE was very different at that time. At that time, the Raw Women's Champion was Ronda Rousey, and she defended her title against Nikki Bella. The SmackDown Women's Champion was Becky Lynch, and she defended her title against Charlotte Flair. I don't know why it's taken this long for us to get another one, and if this is just a one-off or what the hell is happening, if we're gonna get more of them, but I am excited for it. There was a lot of criticism about the build of Evolution so far, and to be honest, the PLE scene is kind of stacked. Like, yeah, I was a little frustrated that we weren't getting a build yet, but it could get lost in the mix, trying to build not only Saturday night main events, but also Night of Champions all at the same time. It can get a little messy. They jumped on it quick, fast, and in a hurry this week though, because we've already got Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky for the Women's World Heavyweight title. We've got a 4-way tag match coming, and we're getting another Battle Royal. And I love the fact that we're getting a Battle Royal, and that's kind of what I'm here to talk about today. I want to know who the hell can show up in this Battle Royal? What kind of appearances do I want to see from different women throughout the history of WWE? Big name that everybody wants to talk about right now, and I get it, is one AJ Lee. And I'm going to pack two together. AJ Lee and Paige, the anti-diva, the anti-divas, whatever you want to call them, they were really pivotal of their time. I mean, honestly, most of the women that were throughout the different eras of WWE were very pivotal to their time, and without them, we wouldn't have the current WWE roster that we have today. Everybody contributed something. Now, will AJ Lee actually return? Never say never, but you never really know. You know, she's held pretty strong that she's comfortable doing what she's doing. She was working with WoW. She's been working on movies. She's a busy gal. Would the universe love to see her? Yeah. Would I love to see her? Yeah. But I want girlfriend to do what she wants to do. The internet would absolutely break though. And that's the bad thing about all of the rumors and the things that happen with the internet, is that we've had her teased by internet rumors so many times at this point that you never actually know when it's actually going to happen, if ever. I swear, from the moment that CM Punk came back, almost every single pay-per-view, PLE, whatever, people are like, oh, AJ Lee's coming back, AJ Lee's gonna return, did you hear the rumor that AJ Lee? And then they'll even tease it. They'll play with your emotions because they probably think it's funny. Now, Paige, a reason that I love Paige is Paige wasn't the typical diva that you were used to seeing. She was the anti-diva. And at that time period, I very much related to Paige. I was a little more of a alternative goth emo girl. Like, I knew that I didn't have like this major sex appeal. Like, I just was out there being who I was. And Paige really spoke to that. And the glow up and her growth and everything that we've seen her go through, I adore her, and I want to see her back. So those are two big ones. AJ Lee, Paige, Mickie James. Now, a big reason I want to see a Mickie James return is not only because I adore Mickie James and she's a trailblazer, but also because there's a part of me that just really wants to have not only Mickie James, but Trish Stratus and Lita all having a little bit of a face-off in the middle of the ring with all of their history. For me, in my era, Lita and Trish were it. When I was a little girl, they were it. They were them. And Mickie James was a little bit newer. She kind of ushered in the new women divas eras at that time. So to have all of them would just be this really defining moment. I need that in the middle of the ring face-off between the three of them. I had the privilege of speaking with Jacqueline. Jacqueline has so many accolades and has done so much in her career, and I think a lot of people don't know about it. And girl is in shape. She looks good. She sounds good. When I spoke to her, she was ready to go at Charlotte Flair. Like, she was ready for a match with Charlotte Flair today, and I feel like I've manifested that. I want that to happen.
I mean, Charlotte Flair, she just awesome. She's like the total package. She can wrestle, she can go. I love her style. She's strong and beautiful. I mean, she's a presence. She have that presence out there in the ring. I just love it, and I love her style, like I said. So I would love to step in the ring against her. That would be one hell of a match.
That really would be. I would really like to see it.
So I'm calling Charlotte Flair right now. Let's go one-on-one. Let's step in the ring, girl, because we can go. We can go.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
But we need a Jacqueline appearance. I would love a Victoria appearance. Victoria is an absolute sweetheart. I've had the opportunity to meet her and work alongside her at conventions. Same thing with I never thought I'd be the villain, but after years of being loyal to my streaming services, missing out on WWE documentaries only available overseas, anime stuck in region jail, and pay-per-views I couldn't access abroad, I finally snapped. So I made the heel turn of the century and teamed up with Surfshark VPN. Now I can switch my virtual location faster than Solo Sokoa switches allies. Want to binge Peacock UK or watch Japanese wrestling content like Stardom? Click done. Surfshark works across unlimited devices. It's like building your own bloodline. Every device protected. You get clean web, high pop-ups, kill switch, no leaks, and even a bypasser so my banking apps stay outside the VPN tunnel. That's main event level security. And the best part, Surfshark has a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you're not ready to make your full villain era commitment, you can walk away. Respect. But let's be real. Once you turn on those geo blocks, there's no going back. Visit surfshark.com/WheezyBlonde to get 4 extra months when you sign up for a year or more. Don't stay a face in a world full of villains. Make your move. Molina is one of the sweetest people I've met at conventions. They're all so important and so pivotal, and I look at them, I think, a lot differently than maybe a lot of men do. And that's just culture, and that's just what it was like watching wrestling growing up. And I want to make an entirely separate video on that. They proved to me that you could do things that were male dominated, that you could exist in spaces, that you could take up space in places that you necessarily weren't supposed to be or weren't welcome. And I've heard enough stories to know that they went through some shit and they dealt with a lot of shit to be where they were. I think it's already been confirmed that we will have Nikki Bella there in some capacity. And there's a part of me that hopes that maybe Brie will show up as well, especially with that 4-way women's tag that we're gonna have happen. You're not gonna like this one. You're not gonna like this one. This is cracky. This is cracky. This is my brain. This is how I feel. I think what would be phenomenal, and you can turn off personal thoughts, personal opinions. This is purely entertainment standpoint. I think Ronda Rousey should come back. And not only that, I think Ronda Rousey should come back with Shayna Baszler and Sonya Deville. And I know that Shayna and Sonya were just recently released. Sometimes I think that maybe that can elevate something. I don't like that either of them were released. The amount of heat that I think a faction could get if Ronda Rousey shows up with the two of them, it would reignite something. It would absolutely reignite something. And since Ronda was part of the first Evolution, I wouldn't hate it. I really wouldn't hate it. Y'all are gonna hate it and you're gonna hate me for saying it. But I like to watch the world burn. I like chaos, do it. I kept my list pretty short and sweet, but who do you wanna see show up at Evolution? What kind of matches would you like to see? Do you hope that we have a women's Evolution every year? Should this be bi-quarterly? How are you feeling about Evolution, or do you need to wait to see? Some of you, this might be your first one. I know that a lot of people jumped onto watching wrestling around WrestleMania 40. So I'm gonna be releasing some stuff on my Patreon about the first Evolution. I'm going to do a watch through and watch some of the matches, and I'll be releasing some other content kind of recapping it. Please make sure that you're following me here and that you're subscribed to hit notifications. I'll be releasing more videos regularly. I also am on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitch, so follow me at all those places. I release different things everywhere. Until next time, see ya.